Hello and welcome to Moscato and Tea. This is the show for all things beauty, business, and community with your host, Inez and Chiquita. Keeping it raw, real, and unfiltered.
Welcome.
Oh, so now we singing, girl?
Yes.
We're singing welcome.
Yeah.
I can't with you. What's going on, lady?
A lot is going on.
Really?
Yes, it's been a long week, but you know, we're just celebrating, just having fun and just relaxing, you know, and doing a little.
I see you relaxing, seeing all that sexiness right now. I'm telling you.
I'm learning from you.
Girl, bye.
I'm learning from you.
We're
doing a little, little girl talk.
I know, a little girl talk today.
Little girl talk today, you know.
I know, I love girl talk.
Yes, and you know who was inspired about girl talk?
Who was inspired? Please introduce.
The one, the only actress, author, like everything and fabulous CEO and entrepreneur, Miss Carson Williams.
Hey, Miss Carson Williams. Yay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
From Girl Talk.
Girl Talk,
Yes.
I saw this. Someone told me about it, actually. A mutual friend of ours. And so I was like, what? I found your blog. And then he was like, she's gonna be doing a subscription service. And I was like, I have to have her on. I have to talk with her.
I love
and find out.
I want to hear more about
Yes.
this girl talk, subscription. Okay, girl.
Okay, before you get tongue-tied.
Yeah, because, I always tell people I speak two languages, so
Yeah.
they always intertwine.
Yes.
So your little, book club membership.
Yes.
It's everything.
It's everything and
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
Yes, no, it's fabulous. So tell us, Carson, about this project.
Yes. So Girl Talk is a company for millennial women. So we create digital products, content, physical products, the subscription box, and events for millennial women. Started off with a blog, like you mentioned, and I have about 20 contributors that write on a variety of topics, really whatever they feel that fits our women. And then also we just launched a subscription box, and it's the Girls Night In box. And so it's going to be 4 boxes this year, but of course the goal is to do 12 boxes in a year, boxes every month. And it's 5 to 8 items that just create a relaxing night in for yourself at home. So we launched it about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, congratulations.
Yes, congrats.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun. We had a happy hour. You guys got to come to the next one.
Yes,
Definitely.
We love to drink.
Okay,
girl.
yeah. Speaking of that.
Yes, of
So-
course. We can't wait.
So yeah, we had a happy hour, launched the box, and things have just really gotten rolling since then. And it's been a lot of fun, a lot of different collabs kind of on the table. A lot of ideas that are just coming to life. So I'm super excited.
Yes, no,
Nice.
I see it, and I'm so excited and very proud. I love seeing women, especially Black women, doing extraordinary things, and that's what you are doing. How do you come up with the items for the box?
Yes.
So this first box was just sourced from like my favorites, and honestly things that made sense business-wise. So looking at that bottom line and trying to, make everything make sense. And then in the future, my goal is to have sponsored items. So, reaching out to brands and letting them know, I have a group of people that are interested in things that I say they should be interested in. So let me introduce your product to them. People don't try new things. Like if you look at
Yeah, true. That's true.
your counter, it's probably the same stuff you've been using for a long time. But if you have this experience, you have this Girls Night In box, which you're after as opposed to just being after new products. So I think that's a really cool and interesting way for brands to get into people's homes that they haven't been in before. So, yeah.
So with that said, there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Subscription
Yes,
boxes.
but
Yes.
Girl, I can't say it.
We just don't do it like a drop.
Yeah,
Every time-
exactly.
Because I'll be like,
subscription box. I got you.
So, you got Fat Fit. We're just a lot of brands. So what makes your box different and unique that somebody would want to spend their money with you?
So I feel like a lot of the other boxes are based on that product, based on getting you those samples more than an experience. So mine is an experience box, and it's more about you just taking some time for yourself. We work really hard as women. We get you know, we take a lot of flack in our daily lives and in our relationships, and, you know, we're always a champion of everyone else, and I'm just encouraging people to be your own champion as well and just take care of yourself. What I think is really cool about the box is that, of course, it's non-perishable, so if you want to use it immediately, that's awesome, but if you put it up in your closet, or it's really cute, so it can just sit on your desk, and when you want to use it, you can. And if you find yourself in a situation, or you know, you had a long week, or your boyfriend's acting crazy, or your girlfriend's acting, whatever the case is, you know, you can have this resource there to tap into whenever you want it. So, yeah.
So right there, you sold me on experience box.
Yes.
Because not everybody, I'm all about an experience. So, you know, in my own business and what I do, I don't just do a service. I give you an experience when you're with me. So right there, that puts you on a very unique level. So ladies, think about it. You're getting an experience. It's just not a box for you to play with and kind of go, oh, yeah. It's about experiencing and being able to give yourself a little self-love, that time, which I love. I don't think women today, we're just always on the go. We don't really have that time. So kudos to you, girl, for recognizing and putting in something besides just a product, like product sample. It's just about experience. So awesome. So out of really honestly, like what really made you, like what inspired you to decide to go ahead and blog and then create this experience for women?
So it's kind of twofold. So like you said, I'm an actor. So with Girl Talk, I often think of it as the beginning of my network, like my own or my Revolt TV or, you know. So I want to get into a lot of different areas, and I think it can definitely provide an avenue, you know, for myself. So I've hosted my first event. Now I'm hosting events in LA. You know, I'm doing YouTube interviews. Now I'm putting myself or showing myself in different ways. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. My family's very entrepreneurial. When I made my first dollars, I grew up on an 80-acre farm. And so my brother and I wanted a Nintendo 64. My dad said, you can grow a field of collard greens and go sell it door to door. I'll find the people for you to sell it to, but you got to do the work. So I've always wanted to have my own business. And then as far as, you know, the box and just Girl Talk in general, I'm also the only girl. So I have two brothers, and I never really had that person in the house outside my mom, who's super awesome. But who you can just be like, what is going on with me at this moment? And like, what is this all about? And so I always wanted to create that resource that people can add to, that people can take from. You know, you can just be involved in this community where it's comfortable, it's open, and it's accessible. So
I love it.
No,
because I can definitely relate. I have two brothers. You know, my mom, love my mom, but, you know, one of those things where you're always asking your girlfriends. You didn't really know. Girl, it goes down the list and so forth. So I think it's awesome, and I think it's great to allow, you know, women, so, you know, to kind of get to know and say, oh, I have a box that I can really kind of explore and learn kind of things. So what is what is your demographic like as far as, you know, age, like, you know, demographic wise, you know, who are you looking for? Like, who is your ideal? Because, you know, we do have listeners of all ages. You know, I don't want to, you know, send a young girl to say, go ahead and there's, you know, adult, paraphretical, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's certain things and so forth. I'm just, you know, that's where my mind goes.
No,
for
sure. So, well, I guess to that point, we're lucky that liquor licenses are hard to come by. So this one is definitely cool for everyone. I do have goals of, you know, next Valentine's Day, I would love to work with Candy Coated Nights. I'm going to throw that out there.
Absolutely.
Put that in the box. That would be,
put it in there.
That would be really cool. But, demographic, millennial women. So I feel that it's a good 19 to 29.
Good. That's perfect.
And possibly really even younger, because it really is just a relaxing night. And a lot of my inspiration comes from when I was a kid. I always used to paint my nails. And my mom would be like, especially like I would keep my toes done. Hands, I can't keep up with even now. Like I can't. But my mom would always just cheer me on. She would just be like, I love how you take care of yourself. Like, I love that you do that. No one tells you to do that. You just think it's so important. And my grandmother, I think like once a month or maybe every other month, she lays a sheet down in the middle of her floor and just exfoliates from head to toe.
Wow, yeah.
So, you know, this whole message of self-care is definitely translatable to all ages, but I do think 19 to 29 for the content, for the content of the box, the website, the events that we'll be having. Well, 21 if it's happy hour. I'm not encouraging underage drinking.
No. Well,
No, of course.
Yeah. So
I love it. That's great because it allows girls, women to know where they're, what kind of box, I don't know if, but then again, you may have somebody in her 40s be like, shoot, I'm interested. I just want to self-care. But, your demographics, what you're kind of like looking for and so forth. So, I mean, I think it's, it's great.
Thanks. If I could, I was, so at the happy hour, I was really trying to flesh out some ideas, as I feel like we always are as creatives.
Absolutely.
And I kind of came up with this idea of co-ed feminism because especially with the first product being a subscription box that helps you love on yourself, guys are going to want to buy it for their women. But then also, when I started the blog, I had a lot of people outside of my target demographic wanting to contribute, and I don't want to turn away any voices that care about us.
Right,
of course.
And so that's one thing I'm trying to really figure out right now is how to bring in the male perspective without compromising the expectation that women have to pull up to a girl talk happy hour and just chill with the girls.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's one thing that I'm really,
Yeah.
fleshing out right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. Definitely getting a male point of view is always is always important. A lot of times, women do things, with a male in mind. So just kind of having their perspective is, that's an all encompass kind of box. Like you have, what guys are into or not into, but it's your choice regardless of what it is. But here are your options. There's more way. If you're into it, you are. You're not. I think that's a very good. That's a really good, well-rounded. Like we sit there and we're days in. When I'm at home, I'm like, shoot, I sure do. I sit up, kick my feet up.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh, I got a hangnail. Just little things like that.
Okay, you know what? I'm bringing you guys some boxes.
Yes.
I'm going to bring them up because you talking about hangnails and baths. And
Yes.
Listen, this first box, I'm just going to, I try to not say what's in the box just to keep the suspense. But this first box has a nail kit, so boom.
Yeah.
It has bath crystals, an exfoliating
nice.
glove, lotion, a candle, and my friend actually made a 5-hour playlist.
Oh, there you go. So, ladies, you're hearing it here
Yes.
first. You want to go ahead and get that box.
Get it.
Because then, so she gave away the first box, but then it's so good that you're going to want to subscribe.
You're going to want to subscribe.
And you want to keep getting good stuff every
Every
time that she get, for the four.
The four.
For
So
this one,
this
and then
one,
she'll
think
grow.
of it as seasonally.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the next box will be in May.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
nice little summer box.
hey, you never know what you're going to get for the summer.
I know,
Never
though.
know. Perfect. And you also, as we were talking, you're an actress as well. So what have
Yes.
you been doing lately in the acting world, especially as a young Black actress and nowadays with the Me Too movement and all that stuff? How are you handling all that?
I have been really blessed because everything entertainment-wise and just life-wise that I have attracted, I guess, has been really good opportunities and people that I feel really safe around. And so I moved out here about 7 months ago.
Oh, well, welcome to LA.
Thank you. I was living in New York the last 3 years. I basically moved there a year after college. And I knew that I wanted to be in entertainment. I knew I wanted to act, but I didn't study it in school. And so I kind of treated New York as my grad school. I just knew I had a lot to learn as an aspiring entrepreneur at that point and as an aspiring entertainer. And so did a lot of things out there behind the scenes to kind of just build up the confidence. And since I've been here, it's been really cool because I got started with just background acting. I got SAG eligible pretty quickly. Now I'm just really seeking representation. If anyone is listening to this who is looking for a young, energetic Black woman to add to their roster, holla at your girl because that's my mission right now.
You gotta sell yourself.
But
I'm not mad at it.
What I'm really excited about is this web series.
Yes, that's that's another little thing, a little gadget. She's going to be in my new series that I'm going to be doing.
Yes.
Nice,
that I wrote and produced. Yes.
I know. Like, girl, you need to talk about your, but
I know,
I'll let you do what you
know.
want.
Yes.
But yes. So here you go. So here's the thing. You get to see the beautiful face that goes with this amazing box. And you can watch her act. You can be inspired. You can, figure it out and see that dreams, you can follow your dreams. You can go out there and get them. And the sky's the limit.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, as a young, beautiful young Black woman out here doing her thing, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm all about it. More power.
Yes.
That's what we're about, and to have positivity.
Yes.
And your like the energy in here
Yes.
is like extra. I
Yes.
thought I was
love-
extra.
Yeah.
I'm extra.
Oh,
This
no,
was
I'm
like
all the time.
extra.
Yes.
I was like, oh shoot,
Yes.
it's even more. So
Yes.
just to have that. Extra positive energy, and just to know that every box that she is doing and putting in, she's putting her positivity,
And
her love,
love.
and her
Yes.
energy into, so you could get a little bit of that. So if you're just seeing, hearing her here, having her box, watching her on the web series that
yes.
Chiquita's
We're
doing,
gonna-
or you're
yes.
working on,
Yes.
you're going to get a little bit of that and hopefully get inspired to do what you need,
Yes.
get it moving.
Big
Yes.
time. And now we're going to have a little fun.
Okay,
a
ready?
little tea time?
Is it tea time?
It's tea time.
It's tea time.
It's tea time. Woo! All right.
Drink some.
Yes, get prepared. No, it's just basically just a little fun rapid fire questions we like to ask our guests. It's nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about Inez, but I keep my
I
mind
am
calm.
good.
We'll see about that. Okay. First question. Favorite president, dead or alive?
Girl, the first president I ever voted for, Mr. Barack Obama.
Okay. Nice. Favorite guilty pleasure?
I'm gonna say wine.
Well, okay. We
But
like
I
her
really
already.
mean something
Okay.
else that starts with a W.
We are I
Okay.
cannot. Okay. Worst habit?
Procrastination. But I'm beating it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm beating it.
Got to work on yourself. We all do it. I
Yeah,
do it.
everybody
Everybody
does
does
it.
it. So it's fine. And that's what you got for her.
Okay, so favorite superhero and why?
Batman, probably just because he's been with us our whole
Yeah.
lives. Like,
Grew up
they
with.
make the best movies for Batman.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight was ridiculous, and
Yeah.
that just kind of changed things for me. So,
Okay.
and he's about the gadgets. I'm
Yeah.
a tech person, so
Okay.
like, yeah.
You're all about the gadget. Okay, so I would say most influential in your life and why?
My parents,
Okay.
because they are awesome. They are awesomely supportive. They are a strong unit. They've just been dedicated to being a prime example of what we should expect for my brothers and I, and for our whole family, really. They are just like the pillar. So definitely
Awesome,
my parents.
awesome.
And even though I just threw them a major curveball with everything, really, I always throw them curveballs. They're just like,
Okay,
keep going,
good.
sis. Keep
I
going.
love it. So one last question. If you could work with any actor or actress, who would it be and why? Anybody.
You know, I gotta give this to, you're gonna hate me for this, to Beyonce.
Okay, why?
I know she's a singer,
Yes.
but she's an actor too. Because I honestly learned the hustle from Beyonce.
Yes.
I've been watching her since I was a kid. So, as far as acting, I will go to school for that. But I just want to be in the presence of this killer work ethic that I try to talk myself into every day. So I'm gonna
Okay,
go.
she's
a
a big
businesswoman.
girl. Yeah,
She's
you
She's
know.
the queen.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Queen Bee.
Alrighty.
She makes the boss moves. Like, you gotta learn that from somewhere.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
And
I'm
that's
just
just
like,
hilarious.
I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, mad respect. Mad
so
respect.
And I might be able to hold my own acting
Yeah,
wise.
yeah,
too.
yeah.
You know what
No,
I'm saying? We can do
exactly.
our thing.
No,
Okay,
big
say
time,
little
big
sis or
time.
something.
No,
I will.
seriously.
All right.
I'm
Cousin.
telling you. With the box subscription and
Yes.
everything, what will that cost look like? What are you thinking for price range?
So
for people?
it's $20. It's available now. And about a couple days ago, I got it up on the website. Now, if you do live outside of Los Angeles, the shipping is something that I am trying to wrangle in. Right now, the shipping is $10. I'm covering the rest because it's actually more than that, which is
Yeah.
nuts. But if you're in LA, we can arrange a pickup, and it's $20.
Perfect.
So let everybody know how they can find you, my dear.
Yes, so as far as Girl Talk, it's girltalk.com without the A. So it's GIRLTLK.com. Y'all know how URLs go. On social media, it's Girl Talk Nation, especially on Instagram. And then as for me, you can find me at Carsey Cars, CARSIECARSS on the gram, on Twitter, everywhere.
Perfect. And we're going to have all your information on our website as well.
Cool.
Just to, we love to support everybody. And we just want to thank everybody and appreciate everybody for listening. And we want everybody to make sure they follow and subscribe to us at Moscato and Tea on iTunes, SoundCloud, and also Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We're also there.
If you didn't get all her information, Carson's information, it will be on our social media, all of our publications, and you can find it there.
Yes. Please make sure you go subscribe and grab that subscription. Thanks, guys, for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for coming in, hon.
Thanks.
Check us out on moscatoandtea.com. Subscribe on iTunes. Follow us on social media. See you next time.